Hi, welcome to Pilates. Today we're going to do progressives. That means we're going to start with a very basic movement, and then we're going to accelerate the degree of difficulty. And you could do any level that you want, but try to hang in there with us and do it all if you can. We're going to start with our warm up, sitting on our sit bones, head over tailbone, ear, shoulder, hip in alignment, belly button to the spine. Inhale up, exhale ceiling, and inhale down. Inhale up, down, up and down, and you're going to take up the exhale, inhale, and then over to the corner of the room. So you're pushing up into where the wall meets the ceiling. So really reach, make sure your arm is over your shoulder. Why don't we put our hand in our lap so we get a little more extension? Now push that glute down. Push that glute down. Beautiful. Then hand on the ear. Inhale and exhale, and woo, take it across. I guess I had some knots in my neck. Now, if you're sitting on your sit bones and you can't fold your legs, that's okay. I just want to make sure that you're lifting out of that center. Okay, inhale across, exhale to the rotation. Sweep your hand out, get that nice big hug there. Feel that shoulder open. Looking down, don't push your head back onto your neck or look at the camera screen. Hand on the thigh, take the other hand behind you. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, lift yourself up. Head and shoulder tracks. You are a spiral staircase. Breathe 3 times. Come on, 2 more. Last one. Inhale to prepare, exhale. Center, roll the shoulders back twice. Roll the shoulders forward twice. Switch your legs and keep yourself nice and lifted. Inhale up, exhale the ceiling, and inhale down. And exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale, inhale, and exhale over to the other corner. So where the wall meets the ceiling, you're reaching to a diagonal, hand in your lap so you get that nice push across. Push that glute down to the floor. Keep breathing into it. Stay nice and lifted. There you go. Beautiful. Hand on the ear, and then bring it across. Make sure that shoulder stays down. That's one of the benefits of having the hand in the lap. It automatically goes there. It takes us a little bit out of alignment, but we're trying to stay as aligned as possible. Okay, inhale across, look down, exhale, rotate that arm out into a nice big circle, looking ahead, nice big side stretch, and that's where you stay if you can't do spinal twists. Hand on the thigh, take your big hand behind you, big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Lift up. Nice. Beautiful. Got it. 3 breaths. All right, inhale to prepare and bring it back to the center. Put those hands together and push the palms out. You're going to open your vertebrae, one vertebrae at a time by taking a big inhale and exhale, pushing into the back. Just got a cramp in my foot. Pushing into the back. Nice. Not pushing the shoulders forward, just opening up that back. There you go. All right, hands in front of your ears, feet into butterfly. So the bottom of your feet are together. Hinge forward so you're reaching across the room, so you're not going down. And of course, let your eyes follow the exercise. So their eyes are looking ahead of the toes. Now I want you to draw back, inhale, and try to get a little bit farther. Get the lumbar to separate just a little bit more. Rotate those elbows toward the floor, and then you're going to scoop yourself up into a nice lift over your tailbone. Put your legs at hip width apart. Drop the knees side to side so you get that nice long stretch in the hips. Good. 8, 7, 6, pull that belly in. 5, 4, don't put your weight on your hands, they're just holding you up. 2 and 1. Let's put ourselves upper third of our mat. Get your head over your tailbone. We're coming down vertebrae by vertebrae, a little bit at a time, making sure you don't drop or plop, all right? And then the head comes up last. Lift your glutes up, take them down the mat, wiggle your upper body up. All right, let's check our body. So if our belly button to the spine, we still keep our lumbar in its nice flexible scoop, right? Abs are up and under the rib cage, so you get that length between the rib cage and the hips. That's a lot of what we work with. Rib cage is kind of closed, so you get that back open and pointed onto the ground. We're going to do a couple of warm-ups before we go to progressives. And so I want to start with the single leg stretch. So let's take our feet to tabletop. And remember, you point your feet unless otherwise told Curl yourself up if you can. Draw one leg in, put the hand on the ankle, put the other hand on the knee, extend the other leg out or up depending on your back. If your back concerns, you take it up. Eyes go straight through the middle of the thighs. Inhale and exhale. Place the hands exactly in the same pattern on both sides. Let's go. Push it in. Now this is a stretch, so you really do bring your knee in past the hip line. We don't do that a lot. We keep it in tabletop a lot. This is actually one of those wonderful exercises that Pilates gives us that stretches us as well as work our core. Keep going. 8 more sets. 8 and 7. Push it in. 6. Last 5 and 4. Good job. 3. Perfect. 2 and both sides. 1. Now you have your legs at tabletop. You're still in your curl up. You can put your head down at this point, but we're going to the hundreds. So you can extend the legs. You can keep them here. It's up to you. All right. You can have your head down. So inhale out, in for 5, exhale for 5 until we get to 100. Pumping your hands. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 20. Now 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 30. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 40. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 60. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 100. Let's hug our knees. Roll your body up into the knee position, and then you get that nice big opening in your lumbar, and that sets us up for the first progressive. Now, remember, the first exercise will be the fallback exercise. It's going to be the basic. It's kind of an awareness, what you're aware what you're working with to like set you up. When you come back to it, when you feel like you're going to lose your form, there's no way you can keep your form in the next progressions, okay? So it's tabletop. You can be curled up. You can be lying down. We're going to alternate pushing the feet out, straight out, into a 45. So we're going to alternate. So I want you to kind of keep it at tabletop, a nice, disciplined, strong movement. Good. Nice. Pushing. Now, awareness. Let's talk about it. Put your hand briefly on your transverse abdominal, your belly. As you can tell, that's your prime mover whenever you move your legs long, right? So that's really important. Having your body curled up, if you're curled up, allows you to open up the pelvic belt, pelvic girdle, to give you support while you're moving the front of that transverse abdominal. So these work together, right? Let's do 4 more sets. Okay. 4, and then looking between the thighs, not at the feet. I know they're moving, so they're tempting to look at. 3, good job. 2, and we're starting very simply today. And 1, so there's nothing complicated about this movement. I'm always accused of trying to work with your brain as much as your body. I'll take that. That's often true. Okay, our next position for this is going to be on our elbows. So you pull that belly button to spine. Now, for a lot of people, the head is a really hard thing to manage here. So put your legs up and just keep your eyes between those thighs. So push out and in. Again, we're alternating. Push and push. Again, you can fall back to the one on the floor and you can keep your head down. You don't even have to use your neck. This one's kind of neck friendly right here. Now let's get a little more aware. We're getting deeper into our hips right here. There's a lot more dependence, right? Because we're not all the way down on the parts of the body that are still on the floor. So we're going to feel this a little bit more in our hips. Let's do 8 more sets. 8, push out. 7, nice. 6, beautiful. 5, nice. 4, make sure you do the full extension. Don't come back in until you do. 3, push out. 2, good job. Ooh, the sun's coming in. And 1, out here in Vallejo, we had rain yesterday. Okay, when you come up to the last position, I want you to pull through the belly as you curl yourself up. This is going to be pike. Now, if you need to be on your hands, that's okay. But one thing we don't want is resting on our hands. We don't want our body resting on our hands. All right, we're here. Let's do it again. Out and push. Now, where do the eyes go? Straight ahead, right? So you don't need to look at the screen once you have your position. Now, you can also put your hand under your legs if you want to keep doing this, but you feel like, oh, the legs are starting to shake. They're feeling weak. They've been pushed enough, right? So you can put your hands underneath or put them to the side. Good. We have 8 more sets. And 7. It's harder to get a straight leg here. 6. So that's another reason you might push out or hold it up. 5. Good job. 4. Nice. 3. Nice. 2. You're beautiful. And 1. Nice job. Flex your feet. Take a forward fold. And we're going all the way back down for our next progressive. So you got from that pretty simple exercise what our progressives are going to look like. Okay, so we're going to start with crossovers. Our simple crossover, the way we've been doing it forever, the arms at the bottom of the head, the legs at tabletop, a curl up if you can, keeping your arms wide, extending one leg, bringing the other one in. As you come across, you move the whole upper body so the shoulder blades stay off the floor. Then to the other side. Good. Nice job. Over and over. Point those legs out. Get them nice and long. We feel a lot of stuff going on in our hips today. That's just this part of the exercise routine. We're going to move around a lot, but the hips, they're always recruited when we're using the transverse abdominals, right? Very unusual for them not to be, but there are some circumstances. Let's do 8 more sets. 8. Nice. 7. Good job. 6. Last 5. Push out. 4. You got it. 3. And 2. Yes. And 1. Now, our next progressive, you can lie down for a brief moment, is not going to look the same, but it's going to work the same muscles. So you take your legs to tabletop, put the feet together, take the knees, I'll give you a little diagonal, take the knees out to the side, curl yourself up, and it's going to be one side, center, the other side, center. Good. Keep pushing. You've got this. Nice. So now we're not moving the legs. So this is all progressing at the oblique level. Over, center, over, center. Keeping yourself off that floor. Shoulder blades up if you can. Good. Nice. Keep going. Let's do 8 more. Over. 7. Never, don't let yourself slide down. It's staying lifted. 6. Good job. 5. Good. Pull that belly in. 4. That's going to help support you. And you're going to be working your alignment. 3. 2. Yes. And 1 on both sides. And we bring it back to center. Okay, the third progression for this oblique exercise is going to be star. Now you have a couple of options as far as star goes. You can put your arm down, and as you inhale, you can give yourself a little bit of a tug as you go up, or you can use both arms. So you inhale and then swing it up. And we are going to alternate. So those are your options. We're going to do 10 sets. All right, so I'm going to do both arms because that really is a true progression. You can do whatever keeps you in form, but also challenges your workout. All right, so inhale, exhale. That's one side. And down, and inhale, exhale. Good. Nice. Inhale. Nice. And that's 2. Keep those legs pointed. 3. Nice. And 3. Good. I like to take them, keep going. 4 in that little step. 4, up, because it makes you remember how to breathe. 5, keep and 5. Good. 6, but you can sweep it all the way through. 6. Nice. 7, push. 7, nice. 8, good. Are you starting to feel it? 8, maybe sweating a little bit. 9, maybe because I'm wearing a turtleneck. 9, good job. And 10, both sides. And 10. All right. So slide those feet under your knees and lift yourself up into a bridge. Nice. Beautiful job. Ooh. All right. Coming on over to our side. So many things I want to do with you here. All right. The first thing, I'm going to have to take my socks off because it's going to go into plank and I want my feet to grip on the mat and I don't want to slide and fall. So unless you have grippy socks on, you probably want to do the same thing. Or if you don't see yourself going into a plank, it might be a moot point. But what we're going to do is we're going to start on our elbow with the back leg crossed over the front leg right here. The knees are pretty much lined together. Make sure your elbow and shoulder are aligned. All right, we're going to take it up and down. Up just for 10. 2, nice. 3, good. 4, nice. 5, 6, perfect. 7, nice. 8, 9, perfect. And 10. Now, it's very possible that you drift away from the shoulder. So always check, because when the shoulder, even a little bit, starts to separate, you start to create a little bit of an issue here. So try to keep that as aligned as possible. So we're going to try to stack our feet. Now that progression is a little bit more challenging. So if you need to stay straddled for the next part, go ahead, but we're going to stack for part 2, level 2. And I'm going to push my toes out. A lot of people push their toes in so they get support from their hamstrings, but I like the support from the front. Let's go. 1, so you pick. And 2, nice. 3, good job. 4, 5, 6, 7. We like this because it's also a stretch. 8, 9, yeah, and 10. Now there's 2 options for the final progressive. We're going up onto our hand and we're taking our legs in staggered, the bottom leg in front of the top, the front leg in front of the back leg, which is the opposite of how we had it. Now you can also stay on your elbow or you can keep your feet crossed, but we're staying up here and we're going to hit 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and lower down and hit that pike. Now you remember with the pike that your elbow is back, your glutes are back, your legs are straight out in this diagonal. You tuck those hips under, you make sure you have clean alignment all the way through. Point your feet, we're going to do a simple lift and lower. 1. It'll feel like we did the harder routine first. 3, and yes, we did. 4, so you're welcome for this. Okay, shoulder issues. 5, you can put your hand facing the top of the mat or facing it in. 6, or you can come down here. 7, it's entirely up to you. 8, if it's really tired now because of the plank work, and 10 more, then just come on down. 1, it'll be a little harder when we're doing some lifts later. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Now, our next one is going to be lift, lift, lower, lower, also for 20. Our last one will be 10. So lift, lift, lower, and 1. I can't do that all the way down. Lift, lower, and 2. Lift, lift, lower, and 3. 4. Good job. 5. 6. Nice. 7. 8. 9. You got this. 10 more. 1, 2. Now, all of my routines used to include this. 3, and I started peppering it more than keeping it in there. 4, because I felt like it got too easy. 5, was that true? 6, 7, 8, 9. Beautiful job. And 20. All right, our final one, and you probably guessed what it is. It's going to be the double reach, and only for 10. Now, this is the hardest one to stay in position. We have a tendency to roll back on this one. See what you can do. Use the arms so the lats get involved. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and great. Okay, we're coming back here to pike, and then we're taking one leg down, bend the front leg. We're not done with the side yet. We have 3 progressions on each side. This is the third one. Point the foot, soft bend in the knee, up, and 1. Lift, exhale down, 3, 4, and again, if you're feeling it in your shoulder, 5, come on down, 6, yeah, 7, just gets a little harder as we progress, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, very disciplined, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. All right, straighten that foot out, put the other leg inside of it. This one will be 10. 1, 2, 3, got a little passe action going on here. 4, 5, 6, pull that belly in. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now bring it back down. Bend that knee again. Come up onto your hand. We have 10 plank lifts. Make sure you lift the leg as you lift the body. Don't push into your hand. It's pulling up right here through the center. You also have this leg helping support you, so you can distribute evenly here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. 6, 7, 8. Good job. 9, and 10, and we are there. So flex your feet to the center, slide down. I want you to inhale up real softly and then exhale down as long as you can. Just get really long. I want you to feel it. Flex your feet, feel it in the back of your hammies before we go to the other side. All right, I love feeling my back open up. So we're going to do that same 3 sequence progression on the other side. So we start on the elbow. We start with the top leg crossed over the bottom leg. We have the hand nice and long. You have that bend in your knee, and you lift and down. 2, good. 3, now be careful the shoulder alignment with the elbow. 4, 5, reset center every time. 6, 7, 8, 9, you got it, and 10. Stack the feet. Same thing, straighten the legs out. And you can keep them flexed or pointed. Like I said, I like them pointed, but this is my weak hip, so if I end up flexing them, I'm not going to be surprised. I just tell me, I try to listen to my body. 1, good, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're going for that higher one. The legs are stacked front and back. You're on your hand. Make sure you're rotated down. Here to the side, lift up. 1, 2, arm across the ear. 3. So 4, the more you get it across the ear. 5, the more you're going to create that chain. 6, along the side. 7, 8, good job. 9, and 10, come down to pike. Here we go. We love our pikes. Make sure your glutes are back. That fold really needs to be important. And the elbow and shoulder in alignment. We got 20 for the first two. 1, 2, nice. Do you want to spot yourself? Put your hand under your thigh. 3, 4, 5. Absolutely fine. Now, if you feel way too much, 6, pain in your hip, just bend your knee a little bit. 7, it gives the thigh. 8, it gives the thigh more of the weight. 9, 10 more. So it takes the pain off the hip. 1, is that bottom leg pointed? Yes. 2, I know it is. 3, you wouldn't mess up like that. 4, make sure your hips are tucked under. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Nice job. So up, up, down, down. Let's go. Lift, lift, down, and 1. Lift, lift, down, and 2. Lift, lift, down, and 3. Lift, lift, down, and 4. 5. Good job. 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't let anything plop. You're beating against gravity. 10 more, right? So 1, don't let that bottom leg fall. 2, you carry it down there. 3, 4, so you determine when it goes down. 5, watch that shoulder. 6, 7, 8, I'm too close to my background. 9, and 20. All right, arm overhead. We're bringing them up together for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, good. 9, you got it. And 10. All right, fold the leg, bend the other one, tuck that hip under. All right, it's all going to be 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good. 6, feeling that. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Straighten that leg out, put the other leg in. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. And you know where we're going next. All right, we're coming up onto that hand, bent knee to the front, hand and leg are equally distributing the weight. 1, and you're doing all the work in the middle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, shoot, my plop there. 8, 9, and 10. And extend those legs, come down to your Sphinx right here. Let's just get our Sphinx together, get a nice stretch here, lengthen those feet into a point. Hello, were you looking for me? Yes, this is where I am. Nice to see you. Can I get back to work? Thank you. All right, look straight down to your thumbs. Release your head and shoulders. Put your legs nice and long. Yes. All right, you're all jealous so you don't get these kisses. All right. Now put your hands under your shoulders. Draw back. Draw forward and lift into a cobra and down. Draw back. Draw forward. Lift into a cobra and 2. Draw back. Draw forward. Lift into a cobra and 3. Draw back, parallel legs. Draw forward. Lift into a cobra and 4. Keep your head on your spine the whole time. Draw back. Draw forward. Lift into a cobra and 6. Draw back. Draw forward. lift into a cobra, and 7. Draw back, draw forward, lift into a cobra, and 8. Draw back, forward, lift into a cobra, and 9. Last time. Draw back, draw forward, lift into a cobra, and 10. Let's sit back into child pose before we go on to the next progression. Now the next progression is going to be downward facing dog, pike to plank. So let's take ourselves up into our pike. Yeah. All right, pike to plank. That's 1. Pike to plank. That's 2. Pike to plank. That's 3. Pike to plank. That's 4. Pike to plank. That's 5. Pike to plank. 6. Pike to plank. 7. Pike to plank. 8. Pike to plank. 9. Pike to plank. 10. Okay, so the next one, we're going to take the alternating legs across. Okay, so our shoulders are getting good work today, by the way. Kind of a residual benefit. Should be happy about that. All right. So we're going to drive the knee to the opposite elbow, and we're going to alternate. So let's take it up. First leg out, across, up, and down. Second leg out, across, up, and 2. Extend, across, up, and 3. Extend, across, up, and 4. Nice job. Extend, across, up, and 5. Extend, across, up, and 6. Good job. Extend, across, up, and 7. Extend, across, up, and 8. Extend, across, up, and 9. Extend, across, up, and 10. Drop down. Swing your legs around. Curl yourself down to the mat. Extend your lower body. Extend your upper body. Hit cactus for a second. Get your arms out to the side. Nice. Okay, next one is going to be 3 levels of can-can. We're going to lie down, not even curled up. Make sure you have everything separated along. Take your legs together. Side, 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 extend and down. Side, 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 extend and 2. Side, 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 extend and 3. Good. Extend and 4. So make sure side, side, side. You're keeping it to the side as you extend. 5. Side, side, extend and 6. Side, 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 extend and 7. Side, 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 extend and 8. Side, 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 extend and 9. Extend and 10. All right, we're going to do that again, this time on your elbows. So again, you're going to be looking right where your head lands, right? Keep those legs at tabletop, side, 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 extend and 1. Side, 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 extend and 2. Nice. Extend and 3. Side, drop your shoulders. Side, side, side. Number 5. Side, side, side. 6. Side, side, side. 7. Side, side, side. 8. Side, side, side. 9. And side, side, side. 10. And we're coming up to our pike for the last one. Now you can put your arms down long, of course, or you can just stay up here on pike with me. Side, 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 extend and 1. Side, 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 extend and 2. 3. Pull that belly in sync. That'll keep you up. 4, as you know. 5, lift and lower. 6, woo, and lift and lower. 7, lift and lower. 8, lift and lower. 9, lift and lower. And 10, lift and lower. Flex those feet. Walk those arms forward into the middle of the spread. Excuse me. Yes. Okay. The last routine is going to be elevated bridges because we do want that release in our hips. And we're also going to take it up the progressive ladder. So let's get into our bridges. I will let you do 20 regular ones here at the beginning so you can get some release. Let's make sure our shoulder blades are down. We separate our glutes from our rib cage, belly button to spine. Nod your chin down. Inhale up and exhale down. 2, we'll go for 20 here. 3, good. 4, nice. 5, 6, just open up those hips, let them relax. 7, 8, you don't have to harden anything. 9, just pull that belly button to the spine. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, let's not squeeze our glutes. 4, now I had a whole lot more progressive routines. 5, but we are running out of time. 6, I was going to do pendulums. 7, I was going to do teasers. 8, but I promise you they'll show up. 9, good job. And 20. So how am I going to convert this? I'm going to convert this into a tabletop, reverse tabletop. So we start with our hands down and we lift, and 1. Lift, this will just be 10. 2, 3, 4, straight ahead. 5, don't get away from your shoulders. 6, 7, 8, nice. 9, and 10. All right, and then finally, we're going to do reverse plank. So extend those legs out. And again, you can use any of the part of the progressions that you want, but this feels good, actually, this part. 1, because you're really opening those hips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I love it. Take yourself over onto your side, curl yourself up, put your hands out in front of you. Take 3 breaths right here. If you did all the progressives, congratulations. Now take the arm around your head into that open spinal twist. Scoot the legs up and just let them get a little more extension from the knee to the hip right here. And we can also extend the top leg and just pull it up and get even more of that stretch. Bring the arm back around, tuck the leg in again. Push yourself up to your elbow and extend your legs. Let's do a quad stretch on the top leg. Just point that bottom leg to get nice long strength there. Yes, knee to the head, take it up, rotate the ankle in one direction, rotate it in the other, bring it down, pull it in, and push with your elbow. Beautiful job. Tuck the other leg under, come up into shoelace, getting knee over knee, and do a little forward fold. Feel that really releasing in the top hip. So we're going to take that top leg, the one we've been working, take it across the top of our mat, rotate our back leg down so that our hips are facing the floor, lift up into our pigeon to high pigeon right here, scoot back, right? Really breathe into it, make sure you're even, put a block under your hip if you need to, and now come down to your elbow. Oh, that feels so yummy. Beautiful. Then we're going to come over onto our side and do everything on this side. So scoot those knees up, put the arms out in front of you. Your head is lying on the mat. Take the arm around into that open, passive spinal twist. Now you can extend that top leg and pull it up to get more stretch in the hamstring and the hip. And bring the arm back around, pull that leg again, bring it up, extend it all the way out. Take it into a quad stretch to open up the front of the hip and the quad. Knee to the head, lift it up, rotate the ankle one direction and then the other. Lower and lower and lower. Let's feel that stretch. Nice. Bring that leg down, push into it with your hand. Try to keep it as aligned as you can. The foot is flat, but the knee and ankle are in alignment, right? So you can do that with your hand. If you can't do it naturally, like mine starts to drift this way, I can push it in with my hand, but also push my toes into the floor. All right, tuck the foot under for shoelace, knee over knee, and forward fold. One of my goals is to get a lot lower on this one, so I have many goals. Curl yourself up. Take the leg in front for the pigeon. Swing that other leg behind. And let's lift ourselves up on our hands to begin. Looking straight ahead on the floor. And then come down to your elbow. Push yourself up. You already have a leg out. Let's take the other leg out. Get our head over our tailbone. You're on your sit bones. You're going to open up those shoulders. They work very hard. So we're going to slide one across for 4. And 4. And then the other one across for 4. Good. Just make it feel open. Nice. And then put those hands together and you're going to push them out and then take them to one side, back to the center, and then to the other side and back to the center. Release your hands. You're going to walk those hands forward and bring that chest to the floor. That's going to help your groin, your back, and your inner thigh. Walk it back in, rotate toward the other leg and slide out. Slide it back in, lift up over to the other side, slide out. Slide it back in. Let's get to tabletop. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like cat. Bottom and chin up. Curl up, pull that belly up like a cat. Last time, inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Tuck those toes under. Take the glutes to the ceiling. Push that chest toward your thighs. Really push into your arms to release the shoulders. One knee pushes toward the floor, the other heel pushes in the opposite, and then switch. Push both heels down. Really push that chest toward your thigh. Walk it in. Let yourself hang. Soften those knees, ragdoll right here. Really breathe out, big long exhales. Yeah, there we go. Curl yourself up vertebrae by vertebrae. Here we are at the top. Open those legs, soften them, roll your shoulders back for 8. 6, 7, and 8 forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 in washing machine. Yeah, there we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to the center, breathe it up and down. 2 more up and down. And last time. Thank you, everybody, for coming to Pilates. We did progressions today. I thought it was a ton of fun. See ya.